Orchids in Gulfport goes beyond plants and brings together the community through yoga, workshops, and events. But we brought them here today, too, to also get some tips for us. James Higginbotham is the co-owner. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me
And this
here
beautiful
as well.
display.
Appreciate it.
Orchids are gorgeous.
Yes.
They really are beautiful. And you said there's how many different kinds?
There's over 25,000 species, so the care is different on all of them. There's so many hybrids, so you're always going to see so many beautiful colors.
Is that the question you get every single time, is how do I keep it alive?
How do I keep it alive?
Yeah.
This is the most common question. We don't have a direct answer on one because with there being so many different orchids, the care is different. So we like to pinpoint it on which orchid do you have, and let's take it from there.
So first of all, you need to know what kind of orchid you have.
Correct.
With 25,000, I'm sure that is, you gotta,
Yes.
gotta do a little research. But one thing that I've heard about an orchid, that once the petals fall off, you're supposed to cut it down all the way, but keep feeding it and treating it like it still was blooming.
So that is one option. I'm just gonna lean over and I'll grab this one for you as well.
Okay.
So when all the blooms do fall off, sterilize your scissors and you can cut it down here. However, sometimes, right here, this is a Phalaenopsis orchid.
Yeah.
And you might get another auxiliary spike that could come out.
No.
Each one of these nodes may produce another one. So you may be lucky and get another bloom.
Well, I chopped mine down, so.
Patiently wait. An
Yes,
orchid's
okay.
just as valuable when it's not in bloom as well.
How often, I think the question too you always get is how often are you supposed to water them?
Yes, so that depends on the orchid itself.
Yeah.
For example, the Phalaenopsis that we just had right there, almost let that media dry out, and when the roots are starting to turn silverish gray, give it some water. When
Okay.
you give it water, it's hydrated, it's green. Some of the other orchids that we have up here that are like Oncidium and Cattleya orchids, we almost like to have those in snug pots, let it dry out, use a more chunkier mix so they don't get root rot.
Yeah, beautiful orchids that you brought here today. You're more, though, than just a flower place or an orchid shop. You do a lot in the community and with workshops, too.
We are. So we do quite a bit. We have yoga every single Saturday. There are a group of yoga instructors that rotate. They bring the environment alive. We do yoga in the garden. We also do different kind of workshops. We make lei. This is for you as well.
Oh my
Allison.
gosh,
This
let's
is to
put it
spread some
on.
aloha, some love, and welcome.
Oh my God, it is gorgeous.
So we do create workshops with that.
Beautiful. Thank
And
you.
we'll also have repotting workshops, mounting workshops. We have other workshops where other artists come in and do creative, artistic, hands-on experiences.
That's such a cool way to get involved with plants and do those kind of things that you probably wouldn't if you were just visiting. And you have an event coming up next week.
We do. So next week we have an orchid repotting class.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one is almost filled up, but there's
Okay.
still a couple seats left. We have a few things going on this weekend as well. Tonight you could find us at Shuffle with Pride in St. Pete. We will have an orchid that you can raffle off. So go support the cause. Tomorrow, the Florida West Coast Orchid Society will also have a plant sale. We aren't going to be vending, but we will be there to have some fun. And then the Sunday, you can find us at Indy Flea in the St. Pete Coliseum.
You guys are everywhere. You're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
We
want to
can
point
move
this
it.
out too in the front because they're so beautiful. You do a lot of the garnishes for local restaurants.
Yes, so these garnishes we do provide at local restaurants and bars, so you may see these around whenever you're having a beverage. These right here are going to be,
you see these a lot.
we use Dendrobium orchids, yes.
Yeah.
This is a macaw. Most of the time you will see Dendrobiums.
Well, they're beautiful. Thank you for being here today.
Thank
This
you,
is
Allison. I
awesome. Go to
appreciate
golforchids.com. Go give them a visit, do their yoga and their events. But thank you so much. Good to have you.
Thank you.